Houston, we have a problem. I just saw a viral video of a Houston public school teacher crying because he just taught a class and none of the kids were able to read and do math. That is very scary. Houston is one of the biggest public school districts in the nation, and the students are failing at an astronomical rate. This is very alarming. Kids are not able to do math and read. Those are the two most important subjects in school, in my personal opinion. And the fact that the youth at large is failing at this is very concerning. But with that being said, let me show you the video I'm talking about, and let's get into this.
Teacher has the news here tonight. A Houston ISD teacher has now gone viral in the first few days of school. The Wheatley High School teacher shared his concerns online. That has a lot of people talking. Fox 26's Jillian Hartman has more on the video and the district's response.
A Houston ISD teacher shared an emotional post on social media that's getting a lot of attention online. It has thousands of shares and comments. In the Instagram video, Darius Williams is seen crying as he talks about his experience with his senior students. He claims the students struggled to complete a reading and writing exercise. According to the Wheatley High School's online staff directory, Darius Williams is listed as an NES CTE teacher in a non-foundational program of study. According to the Texas Education Agency, a non-foundational teacher is an educator who instructs in elective, specialized, or enrichment subjects rather than core academic courses. In the video, Williams also appears to be wearing an HISD lanyard. Here's part of what he said.
No. Let's watch the full video. This is the district's response. This is concerning. That last video was about to show a clip, but I just wanted to show you guys that the school specified that he's an elective teacher. So the fact that an elective teacher is expressing concern that the students can't read and do math and do the elective coursework is a real issue, because if you can't even do a damn elective, how can we trust you to do your core work? Did the school think releasing that message was going to help their case? It did the exact opposite.
So I am on my lunch break. It is, I don't know, 11:30 or something like that. And I just finished a 3-hour class.
3 hours.
We have what's called block, and block is where first and second periods are combined for subjects that need it. And so I literally broke down in the middle of class because I'm teaching seniors. These kids are leaving high school and going to college, hopefully, after they finish.
Doubt it.
We had 2 paragraphs to read, 1 sentence complete to write. I gave them the sentence stems. I basically completed the sentence for them in the model. These are 17 and 18-year-old kids.
He is genuinely upset by this.
And they couldn't fill in 4 words. 4 words.
Goodness.
I gave them the scenario. We annotated together. I gave them the answers before we even had the problem. And they couldn't do it. I don't know. I simply don't know where the problem is. This is only day 2. And I have seniors who simply cannot read and seniors who cannot write.
Damn.
They cannot write. They
Reading,
can
writing,
reason.
math. Most important.
They have the ability to defend their reasoning if it's talking to their homeboy, but applying that to a written text, 2 paragraphs, and they couldn't do it.
He talking about these kids going to college.
Our young black men, our young brown men,
Dumb.
our young black girls,
Dumb.
and our young brown girls
They're dumb, my brother. Why are you shocked by this?
Oh, God.
Oh, man. You can see he's very passionate about education and the youth and the impact that their lack of ability to read and write is having on him. And as a younger person, and I'm closer in age to these students than him, I'm not surprised by this. You have to realize this is the iPad generation, the participation trophy generation. This is the effects of No Child Left Behind accelerated 20 plus years. This is where we're at. This is what worrying about people's feelings has created. Now the kids can just get instant gratification. They can get on AI. They can Google everything. They can use calculators on their phone. They don't care about education. They don't care about that stuff. Kids don't want to read. That requires too much focus and attention. They want to watch a video. TikTok, they want to scroll. Their attention spans is fried, OG. I'm sorry. And none of this surprises me. And I'll tell you why. Because I live in Houston. And there's viral videos all the time of adults being unable to read. And it's alarming to me that adults are in their grown age and can't read. But if the adults who are older can't do it and they're having babies, oh, then the kids for sure can't do it, my brother. I'm not shocked at all, but I am concerned. I am very concerned because this is one of the largest independent school districts in the nation, and it's failing. It's failing. I even saw where they're trying to get rid of special education courses and replace it with AI, some sort of AI. And they think that's a solution? No, brother, that's a test ground. That's a test ground for ground zero, because if it catches on here in Houston, it's going to catch on in globally. And this is something that I feel like we should all take note, because this is the youth. This is the future of America. And you want to know something? This actually just had a light bulb moment in my head. Now we can understand the rise of socialism in America, because if the kids can't read and write and do mathematics, why can we expect them to go to work and be a good employee and make a salary to live? We can't. We can't, my brother. He's talking about, I hope they go on to college. How the hell you gonna go to college and you can't read and write and do mathematics? That's like 99% of college, reading and writing in mathematics. And that's in any subject. So it's like, if you can't even do the most basic of the basic, why would you expect them to go on to higher education? They can't even do basic education, my brother. Hey, it's a shame. Now let's finish what the news had to say about this. I wanted to pull up the entire clip because they were just gonna show some of it. I wanted you guys to see all of it. But let's see what the rest of the news has to say about this.
Now, we reached out to Houston ISD about the post. The district sent us a statement saying, in part, the first days of the school year are an important time for teachers to get to know their students' academic abilities, assess their individual needs, and determine the support each student may require. The district also said at Wheatley High School, there are students who need additional academic support.
So we do have dumb kids.
We will continue working with our teachers and school leaders to ensure those students receive it. For more information on this story, head over to our website.
Wow. That's pretty basic. That's pretty pathetic. So the school tries to justify his upsetness by saying, oh, he's just he's just an elective teacher, and we're gonna give the kids that need special attention. Well, I doubt it. That was a poor save by the school district. But let me show you guys some videos of the youth in Houston and the young adults that are walking around Houston. And I'm going to show you why I'm not surprised by this. Let me show you. These are the youth. I want y'all to know, this is the youth that he's upset about. These are the kids. These are the kids. This is what's going viral on the net.
Read the ending score for me.
She wore a suit, clothes that were... Who's this for?
Wow.
Extraordinary, but
somewhat gauche.
Gertrude?
Wow.
Now explain what that means.
I don't know.
Wow.
She wore a
silhouette.
Sahalat
Wow.
of clothes that were extraordinary, whatever, bro.
Wow.
But somewhat
gauche.
Gooch.
What does that mean?
She wore a lot. Wait, she wore. Bro, I don't know, bro. Can you take the card back, please?
She
Wow.
wore a... Oh, baby. She wore a silhouette of clothes that were... Bitch, I don't know that word. I don't even know how to read. I don't know why I did it.
She wore a silhouette
I don't know how to
of
read.
clothes that were extraordinary, but somewhat
Gauche.
gauche.
All right,
Okay.
now what does that mean?
Good job.
I have no idea. Like, it's
Gosh, gouge, however you say it.
She were a
Silhouette.
I don't know what this shit say. I don't know what this shit say. I can't read
Told
it.
him sound it out.
Can't read it. Cancel back.
The Carey tried to
UCLA students?
ambush the extortion scheme.
What does that mean?
I don't even know.
I can't say that. Tried to ambush the extortion scheme.
He's Asian.
I don't know.
They supposed to be smart.
Procured an off-campus accommodation via
No
the
offense.
platform Unishack. Unishack does that?
Wow. Wow, everyone. This is the youth. And now we understand why socialism is rising. Now we understand why people like Mamdani and democratic socialists are gaining power. And now we understand why businesses can continually justify H-1B visa scams. Because this is who they have to employ. These are the people who are applying for jobs. And they can't even read. These are the university students. That was high school, and now we're at a university, one of the top universities at that in California, and they can't even read. Wow. Wow. Now we understand, guys. Now you have a firsthand peek into the future of America. We have to do something about this. But hey, there's more. I'm just getting started. All right, guys, I want you guys to take a look. This is a viral creator called The Eye of Houston, the Houston Cam. He makes these videos. He goes around Houston at night when people are out and about, and he walks around with the camera and a mic, and he asks people to read. So this is the adults. These are the adults walking amongst us in society. This is why all of this is not shocking to me, because I live in this city and I interact with these people daily. And I want you to see something. I want you to take a look at this.
This sentence for me.
The Colonial received a subpoena after a particular rendezvous with his Lasian.
Damn, you can't read. Damn, you can't read.
The fuck is this? Hold up.
Exactly, you can't read it either.
Hey, hold up. The color.
Oh, never mind.
The colonel received a subpoena after a peculiar rendezvous with his liaison.
I'm not mad at that one.
Good job. No, that was just one. Hold on. There's more. There's more, y'all. That's just, this is a trend he does. Take a look.
Please read this sentence for me.
Okay,
She can look good, though.
I can't read that.
Immediately can't read.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I don't even know why I asked that. I knew you didn't know.
Recent archaeological discoveries have fueled speculation.
My bad. What was that A word?
Archaeological.
Damn, you can't read. Damn, you can't read.
Recent archaeological discoveries have fueled speculation about the Nephilim and their ancient genealogy. Yeah, stop fucking playing with me, y'all.
Wow.
Okay.
Recent archaeological discoveries have fueled speculation about the Nephilim and their ancient genealogy. Bitch, I did that.
Good job. And she was the finest one. Goodness. All right, one more, y'all. One more. I just want y'all to see. One more. All right, last one, y'all.
Please read this
I want y'all to see. This is the last one.
sentence for me.
Okay. The conscience, did I say that right? Because the conscience student found the vicarious experience more valuable than the maliciousness distractions.
Jesus Christ. And I wasn't drunk. I was outside smoking weed. So all y'all saying, oh, you ditzy. No, I wasn't ditzy.
The conscience students found various experience more
Conscientious.
Oh, never mind.
The consensus student.
The consensuous student.
The conscientious.
The conscientious student found the vicarious experience more valuable than the miscellaneous distractions.
So as you can see, y'all, it's not all of them. But I want y'all to know these are the kids who are coming through Houston ISD. These are the kids to adults. This is who they become. The adults can't read either, y'all. This is what's really going on. So the fact that that older gentleman is so surprised by this is surprising to me, because I'm like, well, why are you surprised? Because this is what's going on. And look at the justification in the comments. Conscientious is not a common word, y'all. Be fucking for real. Mind you, conscientious, vicarious, and miscellaneous are common words. I agree. Like, a vocabulary challenge isn't an intelligence test. Not knowing a word you barely hear doesn't make someone stupid. It just means they haven't learned that word yet. Yes, that is what you call a cope. That is cope. But I want y'all to know that's what's going on. That is the youth. Now we understand why socialism is on the rise. Now we understand why we're being replaced by foreigners, because I bet you they ass can read. Goodness gracious.
The former Democratic mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, says his party has lost touch on education, urging Democrats to focus more on literacy rates and less on pronouns and bathrooms.
That's a great
Great
opinion.
Needs to change? Many are pointing to the Mississippi Miracle as a North Star. Fourth grade students in the state were able to dramatically increase literacy scores over the last decade, jumping from a ranking of 50th to tied for 6th.
Oh, wow.
Enriched Literacy Education co-founder Mary Cantwell joins us now. So great to see you this morning, Mary.
Mississippi.
So that's an astonishing jump for Mississippi. How did they do it?
Sure. Charlie, thanks for having me back to talk about this all-important topic. One word, Charlie, phonics.
Hooked on phonics.
Probably the way you and I learned to read. It's the teacher stood in front of the board, pointed to letter A, we said A. Pointed to B, we said B. Sound, letter, correspondence. Then we started blending CBC words. It's a part-to-whole, multi-sensory approach. It's intentional, it's structured, it's multi-sensory, it's organized. It is actual direct instruction. Most children need this in order to learn to read.
It's actually crazy times we're living in, y'all. Hooked on phonics is what brought the children back. Wow. It's actually insane to me. These are the times we're living in. This is the youth. This is the future of America. And it's very scary. It's very concerning. The youth can't read. They're failing. The young adults can't read. And now the older generation can't figure it out. But hey, at least we can see how socialism is on the rise and people love the promise of free stuff because they're not smart enough to work for it. And it's very unfortunate. I don't know what the solution is, because if Hooked on Phonics can save fourth graders, but they are still young and impressionable. Once your brain is fully developed on being stupid, I don't understand how you can reverse course. So I don't know what the solution to this is. How do we fix this? But maybe there's hope. They fixed it in Mississippi. So hopefully we can implement this nationwide, whatever they did, that Hooked on Phonics nationwide. We can stop catering to people's feelings and emotions. And we need to bring back winners and losers. And we need to motivate children to not be losers. But that's just my opinion, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more content.